This video will review the Georgia Standards of Excellence for 4 MBT2 and 4 MBT3, which focus on reading and writing numbers, comparing numbers, and rounding. 4 MBT2 states that students will read and write multi-digit whole numbers using base 10 numerals, number names, and expanded form. They will compare two multi-digit numbers based on meanings of the digits in each place, using the greater than, equal to, and less than symbols to record the results of comparisons. 4 MBT3 states that students will use place value understanding to round multi-digit whole numbers to any place. Second grade students begin representing three-digit numbers in a variety of ways as they write numbers in standard form and represent quantities with base 10 models, while also using expanded form, word form, and number lines to plot numbers. They then use place value understanding to compare numbers with symbols and models. Second graders also learn to compose and decompose numbers in different ways as they build a strong foundation for place value understanding. This same type of reinforcement should continue in third and fourth grades as students explore larger numbers. One component of 4 MBT2 focuses on reading and writing numbers. To read larger numbers, students need to understand the role of commas. Each period or sequence of 3 digits is read as hundreds, tens, and units, followed by the name of the appropriate unit. When writing numbers in standard form, a comma is used to separate the periods. The unit name is then stated with each comma. For example, this number would be read as 3,542,317. A common error when reading and writing numbers is inserting the word and. And should only be used when reading numbers with decimals to distinguish between whole numbers and decimals. For example, 182,405 is often read as 182,405. Another component of 4 MBT2 focuses on comparing numbers. As fourth graders begin to compare larger numbers, they expand on foundational place value understanding as they evaluate the value of each digit. Students recognize that 762,200 is greater than 759,999 because of the value of the digits in the 10,000s place. The upcoming videos will share a few ideas, games, and tasks that encourage students to read and write numbers in different forms, as well as evaluate the value of each digit. In Numbers in All Forms, students select 5 cards and then create the largest number possible. They then write this number in standard, word, and expanded form. What numbers did you create?
77,634 and 99,544.
And which one's the largest?
99,544.
And how do you know?
Because it just needs a 500 to be 100,000.
So it's very close to 100,000, and this one's further away
Yes.
from 100,000. In this next activity, students used a population chart to compare as well as create new numbers that would fall within a specific range. So what are two numbers that come in between Cobb and DeKalb's population?
737,046.
Okay, and what's another number?
738,068.
So what county did you make up, and how many people live there?
Okay, my county is Red Bear County, and the population that I have is 278,172.
And what about you?
My county that I made up is Bear Paw County, and it has a population of 278,415.
And what is your county?
My county is Braylon County and has a population of 275,360.
So whose county has the greatest population?
Carly's.
Carly. How do you know?
Because with hers, if you compare them, let me see this. If you compare all of them, Braylon has 275, Carly has 278 and I have 278. But when we compare with after the 1,000, she has the greatest because I have 172 and she has 415.
The Build a Number task adds additional rigor as students create a number and then write clues for their partner to solve.
Try to build my number. Clue number 1. My number is a 5-digit number that is between 50,000 and 60,000.
Okay, so what number did you build?
50,791.
Okay, is that correct? Are
No.
any digits in the right place?
Yes, the 10,000 digit.
It's the only one? Okay, give her another clue.
Clue number 2. The value of the number in the hundreds place is 600.
The 10,000s and the hundreds are correct. Okay, give her another clue.
Clue number 3. The digits in the ones place in the 10,000s place is odd. All the other digits are even.
Well, if 1 isn't correct, what's a different odd number that you could place there? Okay, so all these others are going to be
And then the rest of them are even.
Okay, does she have any more digits correct?
She's got the thousands place and the tens place.
So
And the hundreds place.
So we have 10,000s
Wait,
correct?
no. Yeah, the 10,000s, the thousands, the hundreds, not that one or that one.
What is clue number 4?
Clue number 4, the number is between 52,690, 52,680.
Is her number correct now?
Yes, she built my number.
Yay! In this next task, students read numbers written in a variety of formats and write them in standard form. This quick check for understanding can reveal common misunderstandings as students compose numbers that are expressed in different ways. 7 10,000s, 4,500s, and 2 1s. 74,502. So show me how you know you're correct.
I know I'm correct because 70,000.
It's the same as 7 10,000s.
Yeah,
Okay.
and then 4,500 is 4,500.
Because you have 45 hundreds.
Yes.
And then how many?
And then there's 2 1s.
You have no hundreds or tens.
No.
I mean no tens, sorry.
Yeah, and 0 plus 2 equals 2, and 0 plus 0 equals 0, 0 plus 5 equals 5, 0 plus 4 equals 4, and then 7 plus nothing equals 7.
In addition to reading and writing larger numbers, 4th grade students begin rounding to any place with larger numbers. When rounding 42,783 to the nearest hundred, students can use a number line to plot the benchmark numbers or hundreds that the number falls in between. They can then determine the midpoint or halfway mark and decide whether the number falls at, above, or below the midpoint. In this case, the number falls above the midpoint and is closer to 42,800. So let's round 699,900 to the nearest thousand. What would your endpoints be?
My beginning point would be 699,000. My end point would be 700,000. And then my midpoint.
Let's make sure you put another 0 for 700,000.
And then this other one would be 699,500.
Okay, so where would your number be, or go on the number line?
It's only 100 away from 700,000, so probably be like right around here.
And it would round to?
700,000.
Rounding numbers should result from the use of number sense and not just following a rule or rhyme. It is important that students use place value understanding and reasoning instead of a trick or riddle. To learn more about setting the foundation for rounding in 3rd grade, please view the video on 3MBT1 at GeorgiaStandards.Org. In addition to basic games that can be played to practice and reinforce rounding, Students can participate in a variety of tasks such as Guess My Number. In this task, the teacher tells the students that the mystery number can round to 6,000, 5,700, as well as 5,650. How many possible answers could there be? So what numbers round to 6,000, 5,700, and 5,650?
5,651 and 5,652, 5,653, 5,654.
And how do you know these all round to the same numbers?
Because all these numbers would round up to 50, and this number would go up, and it would make this number 700.
So when we're rounding to the nearest 100, we know that all of these would round up to 700.
Yes.
And then when we're rounding to the nearest 1,000, what do all of these round to?
6,000.
Could the number be less than 5,650 and still round up to 5,700?
Yes.
Let's try it. Write a number that's less than 5,650. What if we write 5,649? So would this number round to 5,650?
Yes.
Okay, would this number round to 5,700?
No.
No. So could it be less than 5,650?
No.
No. In this next task, the PTA president shared the amount of money that was raised from fundraising. He rounded the number to the nearest 1,000. What is the least and most amounts of money that could have been raised? So what's the least amount of money the PTA could have made if they rounded to 3,000?
2,500.
Okay. Can you guys think of other numbers that could round to 3,000?
2,600.
2,600. Anything else?
2,700. 2,900. 800.
Is there anything larger than 3,000 that could round to 3,000?
3,100. 3,200. 400.
What about 3,499?
Mhm.
It would round to what?
3,000.
Okay.
Because the ones haven't reached the 3,500.
So it didn't reach. It didn't go above the midpoint.
Mhm.
As students apply rounding in real-world situations, they can use estimation to justify whether their answer is reasonable and makes sense. For example, on Saturday, 67,893 people visited the aquarium. About how many people visited the aquarium? Both 67,900 and 68,000 would be reasonable estimates. In this next real-world example, Liberty Elementary needs to purchase water bottles for field day. If 1,529 students attend Liberty Elementary, about how many water bottles should be purchased if the water bottles come in cases of 100? If students simply round to the nearest 100, 29 students would not get water bottles. The context of the problem makes a difference. 16 cases, or 1,600 water bottles, should be purchased so that everyone gets a water bottle without too many left over. Rounding to the nearest 1,000, on the other hand, would be an overestimate. The ability to estimate and use rounding in computation and problem-solving activities is key. For additional support and resources for 4th grade math, please visit GeorgiaStandards.Org.